Oh, good morning everyone on YouTube. I'm gonna start a Facebook Live as well. So just gonna start in a couple of seconds, couple of minutes. So good morning, Mary. Now we're live on Facebook now as well. So good afternoon to everyone. Sorry, it's afternoon. Happy Wednesday. So before we start, okay, we're gonna give another couple of minutes just to give everyone a chance to log in and get ready. Just let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay, if you can see me nice and clear. And then we're gonna get going. We start about a minute or two. So one person on Facebook. So good afternoon. So whoever is watching on Facebook and YouTube, we're gonna start in about a minute or two. Just gonna give everyone a chance to log in and get ready. So afternoon, Siel, Bleu. How are you? Whoever's there in the background. Good, so 2 people. So for this class, what you're gonna need is just a chair and have a glass of water as well. Just can have a sip of water like in between the circles or the exercises, okay? Good stuff. Give it another minute. Wait till everyone just logs in. Good. Grab a quick sip of water. Now, don't have many people on so far, so we're gonna give it another minute or two. Remember, make sure to just type in your name and where you're watching from in the comments, just so I know who we have and who's watching. Now a few more on Facebook, so good afternoon to everyone. A few more on YouTube as well. No, 4 on Facebook. Good, so make sure when you log into Facebook, okay, just make sure to type in your name and where you're watching from in the comments, just so I know who's joining me this afternoon. This one could take outside. I was thinking that, Deborah. I wouldn't blame them, to be honest. We get going. We might as well just get going, okay? So if you're rewatching the video later, it's great. Now, I'm gonna move my chair back and we get going. A little warm up first. So remember, you don't need any equipment today. All you need is a chair and yourself. So we'll just start. Okay, so you get going. So you're gonna start with the shoulders. It's gonna warm up the shoulders first. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna roll the shoulders forward. So today's class won't be too difficult, okay? It should be easy enough, okay? Loads of swinging the arms and leg kicking and stuff like that. So start the warm up, just rolling the shoulders forward. Hope you can see my legs. I just move back a little bit. Now you can see my legs. Good stuff. Good. Just gonna roll the shoulders forward. Now you're gonna roll the shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall in the chair, just the shoulders move. You can keep the hands down by the side this way, or you can just bend your elbows this way. Just make sure the movement is coming out from the shoulders. Good. Now for the next one, okay, we're just gonna focus on one hand, okay, one shoulder. You're gonna bring the shoulder up towards your ear, and same as before, you can keep your hands this way, or you can keep your hand down by the side. And we're just shrugging the shoulder up and down, just doing one shoulder at a time. Good. Go for number 5 on this side, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna switch the arms, okay? Now if you go, same thing. Do a couple of those, and then we go for our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to warm the neck up, loosen the neck up a little bit, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to look over the left shoulder. You're going to slowly move your head and look over the right shoulder. And after you go again, the left and right. And try to move the head a little bit further with each one. And now with your side, you go for 3 more on each side, okay? There's 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 to the left, and 2 to the right, and do 1 more, okay? 3 left, 3 right, and now just gonna bring your head, you're gonna look up and down, okay? So you can move your head up and down. So just loosen up the neck muscles a little bit before we get to more intense movements. Good. Now you're gonna relax the head and you're gonna move the arms, okay? So you're gonna reach your hands out in front. You're gonna reach with one hand, and then reach out with the other hand. And if you can add a little twist as well, just to get a little stretch in the back. So start off nice and slow, and then you can pick the pace up a little bit. So go just a little quicker. That's great, good. So we keep going, okay? Go for another 5 in each hand, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you reach your hands up in the air. Now reach left hand and then the right hand. Good. You can lean a little bit to the side as well. Just can you reach a little bit further. Good. So same as before, you can start up nice and slow, and then just go a bit quicker. Good, there we go. Keep going, very good. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to reach your hands across the body. You're going to reach out to the right and left. So left, right, and in. You can add a little twist as well if you want, just to get some more movement. Very good. And we go for 5 on each side, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to relax. Now you're going to stop reaching and just swing your hands side to side, okay? So we're just warming up. So if you just joined Facebook or YouTube, we're just doing a little warm up just to get the body ready for the work that's going to come up ahead, okay? So just swing your hands side to side. Make sure you have plenty of space so you don't hit your fridge or the wall or someone walking by. Very good. Now, from there, just swing your hands up and down, okay? So one hand goes up, the other hand goes up, down. Yeah, there you go. So reach up, swing your hands up and down. Just switch between the arms. Go for 5 seconds, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the upper body should feel nice and warm, okay? You're going to move on to the lower body. It's going to start with your feet. It's going to bring one leg out in front. You can hold the leg up with your hands if you want. Do this way, it's nice and better. And you're going to roll the foot around in a circle. There you go. You're just going to roll the foot. We go clockwise for 5 or 6 maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6. And go back to your waist. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take the hands out, okay, and keep your leg up in the air, and just going to kick the leg out in front. You're going to try to keep your foot off the floor the whole time. You go for 10 kicks on each leg, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Now I'm going to bring the leg out in front. And same thing, I roll the foot on 6 times each direction, okay? Again, this one leg kicks. There's 3, there's 4, 5, 6. Then back to it, go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just kick your leg out in front. And make sure you keep your foot off the floor, okay? You go for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now just gonna mark the legs up and down. You can bring your hands into this as well if you want, or it can be just the legs, okay? Whichever one you prefer. Just gonna mark your legs on the spot. Okay, very good. So trying to get your knees up nice and high. Trying to get as much movement as you can in the legs. Go for 5 seconds, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, now you're gonna do one more thing for a warm-up. So you're gonna put your hands on the legs, and you're gonna slide your hands down towards the ankles, or go as low as you can. And then from there, you're gonna slide back up, and you're gonna reach your hands up in the air as high as you can. Go for 5 of those. Okay, there's 1, go down, and up for 2, and down, and up for 3. Very good. Okay, down and up for 4. Last one, down and up. Okay, gonna keep your hands up in the air. It's gonna twist to the left and right. Twist by the left and right. Go for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, you should feel a bit warmer now. Okay, so now I'm gonna just focus on the breathing for a couple of seconds. So we're gonna place one hand on the belly, one on the chest. You're gonna take a big breath in, inch your nose into your belly. Okay, so you're gonna breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good. Now that's the warm up done, okay? I'm gonna check the comments, make sure everything's okay. So, good afternoon, Helen on YouTube, and with Sylvia, Deirdre, Francis, and Martina. Good to see you as well. Hope you're all doing okay. Good. So that's the warm up done. You can grab a quick sip of water. That's what I'm gonna do. So grab a sip. You're gonna make a start with a more intense stuff, okay? It's gonna be a mixture of upper and lower body. It's gonna be a mixture of everything pretty much. So you don't need any weights for today's class. All you need is your chair and yourself, pretty much. So get going. Let's start off with the legs, okay? You're gonna try to time every movement, kind of get the circus format. Should be used to it by now. So you can move back, so you can see me nice and clear. If you can't see me, okay, or you have any difficulty seeing my legs or my arms, just let me know in the comments, okay? You should be able to see my legs here. Now I'm gonna start with the legs. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna hold them to a chair, okay? It's gonna make it a bit easier. You're gonna keep your 2 feet off the floor, and you're gonna extend your legs out in front, squeeze your legs there for a second or 2, then bring your legs back. Make sure you keep the feet off the floor, okay? And then go back up again. And do those for about 60 seconds, okay? So get yourself ready. We go in about 5 seconds, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So extend the legs, squeeze your muscles here at the top of the legs, back in and out. So out, squeeze, slowly back in. And if you want, you can keep your 2 feet together. If you want, okay, or you can keep them apart, whichever one works best for you. Great, good. And your feet are nice and straight, okay? So your toes are pointing straight up, okay? You're not going to put it in or out, to go straight. Good, we're about halfway there. So keep going. Out and good. 20 seconds left on this one. That's great, good. You might feel the legs burn a little bit, okay? So squeeze, slow down, and up again. All right, a few more seconds, get 3 more seconds, 2, 1, and relax. Now I'm going to give the legs a tiny little break. And then we're going to do your heel raises. So keep the feet close enough to the chair, okay? You're going to go up your toes and down. To make it a bit more harder, okay, what you can do, you can just use your hands to push down on the legs, okay? You're going to put a bit of weight with your hands. Okay, so get yourself ready. We're going 3, 2, 1. So up your toes and down, up. Just your normal heel raises, but you're doing those in the chair and using your hands to push your hands on the legs to give it a bit more weight, okay? So you can push just on the top of the legs here or more at the knees, whichever one works best for you. That's great, okay? You're halfway there. That's great, very good, okay? 23 seconds left in this one. You're going to move on to everyone's favorite or not so favorite. So if you want, you can take a guess what it's going to be. So not many people like the next one. Good, okay, last 5 seconds, okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, okay? Now for the next one, you're going to do your bicycle. So you're going to keep your 2 legs off the floor again. And you're going to cycle the legs, okay? You can hold them to a chair to make it a bit easier. So if you want to make it easier, you're going to keep your legs close to the chair. Or to make it harder, you're going to bring your legs out in front and then cycle from here. So get your legs ready, so legs up. We go 3, 2, 1, and off you go for a cycle. Cycle the legs, very good. You go for 60 seconds of a cycle. Try not to take any breaks, okay? But if you need to take a break, just take it, catch a breath, and then come back to it when you're feeling much better, okay? And try not to rest too much either. Good. So the good news is we're halfway there, so keep going. Great job, everyone. Keep going. Another 20 seconds. So make sure to keep your legs off the floor the whole time. So you might feel the legs burn a little bit. Good. Keep going. 10 more seconds. You're going to give the legs a break. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And give your legs a rub, okay? Now for the next one, it's going to be a little bow and arrow exercise, okay? So you're going to keep your 2 hands out in front. And you're going to pull one elbow back. And then you're going to switch the hands, okay? Kind of like you're pulling an arrow on a bow. So you're going to pull it back. And then push your hand, okay? So you're going to pull and push. But you're going to keep the hands out in front, okay? So get ready. And off you go. Pull one hand. Reach out. Pull your hand. Reach out. Good. And you put your hand back around your sternum height. Good. You can keep your 2 hands clenched if you want, or you can keep your 2 hands open. But make sure you drive the elbow back behind the body. That's good. Another 20 seconds, okay? That's great. Good. We keep going, okay? Another 10 seconds or so. So you're hands might feel heavy after a couple of seconds. Good. And alright, last 5 seconds. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, give your hands a shake. And now for next, we're going to do a bicep curls but without the weights. So keep your 2 hands by the side. If you can, if it's not sore, clench your 2 hands and make a fist. And keep your hands closed nice and tight. And curl the arms up. And now, so you can imagine a very heavy weight in your hand, 50 kilos, and you can curl the weights up and down. And off you go. So squeeze nice and tight and go up, down, nice and slow, up and down. So just imagine you have very heavy weights in your hands, okay? And bring them down nice and slow. Then we're going to pull it down. Good. Great. Okay, there's 20 seconds gone already on this one. So keep going. Doing great. Good. So make sure you keep your hands nice and tight. And you bring your hands up and then you lower the hands down nice and slow. 20 seconds left. Now keep the hands nice and tight. Good. Last 10 seconds. So you might feel the arms working if you keep them nice and tight. Alright, 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Give your hands a shake. Take a little break. And then for the next one, you're going to do your boxing. So if you punch your hands out of the front, so keep your 2 hands up in the air, you're going to punch right, left. And make sure when you punch, you don't punch up to here, you punch all the way out in front, okay? So get your hand nice and straight. So get it ready, we're going 3, 2, 1, off. You punch right, left, right. And try not to go too slow on those, okay? But then don't go as fast as you can either. You try to keep the same pace for the whole minute. Good. That's great. Okay, we keep going. We're nearly halfway there, so keep your hands punching, okay? You're doing very good. Right, great. Last 20 seconds. Good. Last 15 seconds. So keep your hands moving. You are doing very good, so keep going. Alright, 5 more seconds, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Good. Now just focus on breathing for a second or minute. So 1 hand on the belly, 1 the chest. You have to take a big breath in into your nose, into your belly. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more time. Big breath in. And out. Very good. You can grab a quick sip of water if you need to. I'm just going to check the comments. So, good afternoon, Deirdre. Good to see you. Yeah, we have loads of people on now. Okay, let me know how you're getting on in the comments. And then I'm going to go for another round, maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, and then I'm going to add something else into it. We'll see how we get on. Very good. Now, so get ready for round number 2. So get back into the chair. So the first one we had was your leg extensions, okay? So you're going to get yourself ready, okay? So legs up in the air. Remember, you're going to extend your legs, squeeze, and then come back in, okay? And we go in 3 seconds, 2, 1, off you go. Out in front, back, and remember, keep your feet off the floor the whole time. So your feet are not touching the ground. So if you're a person who happens to have shorter legs, it should be a bit easier for you. Good, in and out. It's great, okay, extend out, in and out. That's great. Keep going, squeeze your legs at the top, slowly back in and out and squeeze. So squeeze your legs at the top is a very important part of this exercise. So you can actually feel the muscles working. Good. 20 seconds left. And then you'll move on to our heel raises with no breaks. So you won't take any breaks in this round. Alright, that's 5 seconds. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. So feet down, and up you go up your toes, down, and up. Okay, you're going to use your hands to put a bit of weight on the legs, just to make it a little more difficult. Very good. You're just going up your toes and down. That's great, okay, there's 20 seconds going, so another 40 or so. That's great job, everyone. Keep going, keep those legs moving. You can feel the backs of the legs here work on this one. If you can't feel them, just try to add a little more weight with your hands. Good. Last 12 seconds. And then you can move on to your favorite bicycle. Alright, last 5 seconds. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 2 legs up in the air. And off you go for the cycle. You can just imagine the park, just cycling away. You're enjoying this. Or you're pretending you're enjoying this. Whichever one happens to work better for you. So keep those legs moving. And remember, try to keep your legs off the floor, okay? So your feet should not touch the ground. Good. That's great. You're halfway there. Good stuff. Last 15 seconds, okay? And then your legs are going to take a break. Good. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to bring your legs, arms out in front, sorry. Put one arm back and switch the hands. So when the one arm is going back, the other one stays extended out in front of the body, so it stays up. Then we pull the elbow back, we're driving the elbow back behind the body, like trying to elbow someone behind you. Remember, you can keep your 2 hands open, or you can just keep them closed, whichever one feels better for you. Excuse me. And off you go. Keep moving. Good. Okay. Last couple of seconds. So keep the hands moving. All right. Last 3 seconds. Okay. 2, 1. And hands down my side. Clench the hands and core the arms up. Down. Go up. Slowly down and up. Good. Maybe keep your hands nice and tight if you can. If you have any problems with the hands, if it's sore, keep your hands open, but make sure you feel the muscle here working. So you bring the arm up, you can squeeze your arm here at the top and then back in. So up, squeeze, and back in. Same as the one we've done with the legs, okay? So you can squeeze at the top and back in. Up, squeeze, down. Good. So imagine a very heavy weight in your hand, just curling them up and down. Very good. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to do a bit of boxing. Okay, 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and off you go. Hands up in the air, and you punch your hands out in front. Good. That's great. Okay, 10 seconds gone, so keep going for 60 seconds. Good stuff. So keep those hands punched. Remember, pick a pace which you can maintain for a whole minute. Good. And challenge yourself a little bit as well. That's great. Keep going. For 10 seconds, okay? So keep going. Keep those hands moving. Keep punching. Go for 5 seconds, okay? Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just focus on breathing again. So one hand the belly, one the chest. You can breathe in through the nose, into the belly. So breathe in and out. 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 Right, great job, everyone, okay? You're going to take a little break and grab a quick sip of water, okay? So grab a drink if you need to. So check the comments. So everyone's doing okay, and Facebook, good so far. That's great, Sylvia, very good. Go for one more round of this, and then for that circle, we're going to do something else. Or I might do something else now. We're going to we work on a bit of mobility as well in this next one. So again, be back in a chair. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring one leg out in front, okay? So you have the heel on the ground. You're going to bring the opposite arm up. So you have your left leg on the ground, the heel on the ground. Right arm is up in the air, okay? And you're going to reach down across. Get as low as you can to your ankle, okay? Then you're going to reach back up. You go for 10 on each side, okay? So go for 1, and up, and down again. 2, and 3. So you might find yourself you can reach a little bit further with each one. And this is what you want. So you're trying to reach down a little bit further with each one, okay? There's 5 already. And 6. And 7. 8. 9. Very good. And last one, okay? 10. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to bring this leg back. Right foot on the floor, okay, heel on the ground. This way so you can see me. Good. Arm up and off you go. Go 1 and 2. So try to bring your hand as close to your ankle as you can. But make sure you keep your knee nice and straight. So your leg is not bent this way, it's nice and straight. Doing 4 now. 5 and reach up. Go for 6 and reach up. 7, 8, 9, reach up nice and high, and 10, and reach up. Now you're going to bring your legs back in, okay? You're going to keep your 2 arms up in the air. You can see me, okay? And you're going to bring your hands down, you're going to cross the hands, you're going to touch up the legs, okay? And you're going to reach your hands back up and open up. So you're going to reach down, cross the hands, you're going to reach up, pull the arms apart. Good. There's 2. Down and up. 3 and up. 4. So you might find yourself feeling much looser after this one, okay? Now let's count. I think we're on 5 now, are we? Go for 6 and up. 7. Reach up. Good. 8 and reach up. 9 and up. And 10 and up. Okay, very good. Now you can just twist the body side to side Just do some a little bit more. Keep your hands close to the chest. You're just going to twist left and right a couple of times. That's great. Now, you're going to do the same thing again, okay? So, you can bring your left leg out in front. Right hand goes up. We go for 15 this time, okay? So remember, we're going to go down, across, and reach up. So go down, across, and there's 2, okay? Go. And 3. So don't be going too fast on those ones. 3. Catter. Good job, good. Cooey. And up. Shay. Good job. A shot. And reach up, okay? Good. And off, is it? Shot, off, yeah. Good. Knee. Like that. See if I know the rest of them. There's aim jug. And reach up nice and high, okay? Do jug. And up. 3 jug. Job. Catter jug. Hope I get those right. Agus. Cooey jug. And reach up, okay? And I'm going to relax this hand and bring the leg back. And the same thing on the other side. So right leg goes out in front, heel on the ground, toes are pushing up, left hand goes up in the air, and off you go. Go 1, or go backwards. Go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, very good. 11, 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, and reach up nice and high, okay, 6, 5, and up, 4, reach up, 3, and up, 2, last one, okay, 1, and relax the hands and arms, the arms and the legs. Actually, now twist the body side to side. Keep your hands, you can keep your hands crossed at the chest, and you're just going to twist each side. Just to lift me up a little bit. That's great, okay. For 3 each side, 2, 1. That's very good, okay. Now I'm going to take a little break, about a minute or so, and you can let me know in the comments how you know so far. So both YouTube and Facebook. So Sylvia, Deirdre, Martina, Francis, and the rest on Facebook, and Helen and Mary on YouTube. Let me know how you're getting on so far. We're going to do one more little circle, okay? It's going to be mostly lower body with a bit of upper body. We might do 1 round or 2 rounds of it, and then going to move on to our stretches and cool down. So I think everything's okay, yeah. Sylvia, good. Thank you, Sylvia. Thumbs up, yeah. Good stuff, Martina. Thank you. All right, all good, Marine. Great, good. Now we'll get back into action. So get yourself back in the chair. And tire the legs out in the next 5 minutes or so. We're going to do a bicycle forward. Then you're going to do a bicycle backwards, okay? And then you're going to do some leg kicks. Then you're going to do a bit of boxing, okay? And then you're going to repeat the same thing again. I know it sounds terrible. I'm sure we'll be okay, okay? So get yourself ready. So legs up in the air. And we go in 5 seconds. You're going to cycle it forward, okay? So go 4, 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Cycle the legs out in front. So remember, keep your feet off the floor so the feet do not touch the ground. Good, keep going, very good. We're doing great. Right, go for 5 seconds, okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we're gonna cycle it backwards. So same thing, but your legs are going back the other way. It's gonna be a bit tougher, but you only have 15 seconds left. So keep those legs moving, very good. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now legs out in front, and kick the legs up and down. Do your flutter kicks. So it's just the legs moving, okay? So your feet should be nice and still. It's the whole leg moving, front hip. That's great. You have 10 seconds left on this one. And then we can move it to your legs going side to side. 3, 2, 1. Now you kick your legs left and right, this way. And clap your feet. That's great. Okay, another 20 seconds. Or 15 or 20. Yeah, 20 seconds, yeah. Good. 15 seconds left. That's great. Okay, last couple of seconds. So keep those legs moving for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna relax the legs, okay? Like I'm gonna do boxing, we're gonna go back to the legs. So get your hands ready, hands up. You're going 3, 2, 1, off go. Now punch your hands nice and quick. That's great, keep going. So keep the hands punching, very good. Great stuff, okay, last 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, okay, very good. Now I'm going to get your legs ready for round number 2. So get ready, we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Now start with your cycling forward. That's great, okay, I'm sure you're doing great, so keep going, keep those legs moving. I know it gets tougher with each second. I'm sure you're doing fantastic, so keep it up. Keep those legs moving. Good, 5 seconds left, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now I'm going to cycle backwards. Remember, keep the feet off the floor. That's great, good job everyone, keep going. Another 15 seconds. All right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up in the air and kick the legs up and down. Good. Keep those legs moving. Remember, keep the legs nice and straight. Kick the legs up and down. Great job, everyone. Keep going. Very good. Last 10 seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. And then bring your legs side to side. And try to keep your legs up in the air nice and high. Good stuff. Last 15 seconds. Great, last 10, okay? So keep those legs moving. Doing very good. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, okay? You can give the legs a little rub. Just focus your breathing for a minute. So remember, in through your nose, into your belly, and out. Breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. Big breath in, and out. Right, great job, everyone, okay? Now I'm going to move on to our stretch and our cool down. So you can grab a quick sip of water, okay, before we do. You're going to start off with your upper body this time. So start with your neck. So you're going to bring your head up. You're going to go up nice and high. And keep your head there for a couple of seconds. Then you're going to bring your chin down towards the chest. Keep your head there for a few seconds. Good. Now you're going to look over the left shoulder. And then you're going to look all the way over the right shoulder. That's great, good. Now you're going to bring the head down on its side. And then you move your head and you bring the ear out the other side. That's great. Now from there, you're going to relax your head. You can bring your two arms up in the air. You can reach up nice and high as you can. Now you can't see my hands on YouTube, but you're going to reach your hands up nice and high. Okay, very good. And then you push your hands out in front as far as you can. You can keep your two hands together this way. You can push for 3 more seconds. 2, 1. You're going to reach your hands out to your side. You're going to reach back. So you're going to bring your hands back behind. Reach as far as you can. Keep your hands up for 3 seconds. 2, 1. From there, you're going to bring one knee up in the air. And grab the knee if you can. You're going to pull your knee up towards the chest. Keep yourself up nice and tall. And stay there for a few seconds. You're going to relax the leg. And switch the leg. So bring the other knee up in the air. Pull it up towards the chest and hold it for 3 seconds. Okay, 2, 1. And relax. Now for the next stretch, you're going to bring one leg out in front with the heel on the ground. You're going to slide your hands down towards the ankle. You can feel it stretch the back of the leg. You can stay there for a couple of seconds. So you go for 3 more. 2, 1. And slide up. You're going to switch the legs. And if you go slide down. And stay there for a couple of seconds. Go for 3 seconds. 2, 1. And back up. Okay, now for next, you're going to stretch your hands out again. So you might feel stretch across the chest and the shoulders. You're going to give yourself a big, big hug. You're going to twist to one side. You're going to twist all the way to the other side. That's great. And you keep yourself hugged. You're going to bring your chest down towards the knees. You're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to stretch the arms out to your side. And to finish off, you're going to give yourself a big clap, alright? You well deserved it. You've done very good today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. So thank you for joining, okay, especially in this sunny weather. I'm really happy you took your time out of your day to actually join me today. So thank you very much. And I'm sure I'm going to see you again next week. So thank you everyone on YouTube. I'm going to finish the YouTube now. So thank you everyone. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your afternoon. And I'm sure I'm going to see you again next week. So thank you and bye-bye. And then